Blokes, they'll try and cook everything at once in the microwave. They'll start balancing like baked beans on top of a potato, and then on top of that microwavable bag of mixed veg. You know, you press a button, suddenly your food looks like a fucking motorcycle display team in there. But it's food, it never trained at the Chinese state circus. After a while, that bag of mixed veg gets all hot, starts to droop, it's up against the glass. You can't leave anything in your microwave too long, it goes mental. Porridge is the worst. You know, you leave porridge in your microwave too long, it starts fucking climbing over the bowl at you, you know? Which is really weird, because that's what you do when you start to eat it. Fuck, that's hot. See, I love it. I love it when women put hot food in their mouth. Because as soon as women put hot food in their mouth, they start waving at it. They go, I don't know what the fuck does that do? So if you went up in a ball of flames and went, ah, she'd go, wait! Blokes do that other one, you know when they put hot food in their mouth, blokes, they do that sharp intake of breath. Suddenly he starts talking fucking Klingon, you know? Your wife's sitting with you at the dinner table.
What's that, love? The Enterprise is coming past the sauce.
And that's the best one. It doesn't matter what you say. All blokes are in charge of the remote control in the house. It's incredible. They stand in the middle of the lounge and they point at the TV and go, ah, shit, shit, shit. Shit, 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 shit. So fucking shit. Then he'll hand it to his wife and go, you find something, love. Isn't it strange when somebody else is going through the channels, it all looks more fucking interesting? Go back, I missed that one. And why do we let the batteries get that low in the remote? We leave it forever. We like to let them get right down to the fucking hill, you know? You'll stand in front of the TV going, come on! King, come on! And you bang it. It's like... Why are you banging it? You wouldn't let your car get on the red and then fucking bang it. And you get right up to the TV, go, come on, you fucking... You could switch it on from here. I like it when your wife goes like that, let's switch it off, eh, and have a chat. Fucking give us a ear, But it doesn't matter what your wife's telling you anyway. You ain't listening. Blokes never listen. They never fucking listen. You ever do that thing when your wife's talking to you, you just fuck off for a while? You just zone out someplace else. Your wife would be right in front of you and she'd go, oh, listen, I was up the high street the other day and I saw what's her name. You know what's her name? She's got that really sort of boring voice. Well, she said to me, right... You know, you're just staring back at her. In your mind, you're going, I'll take the dog out. I ain't got a dog, but fuck it, I'll take it out. I'll have a dump, definitely need a dump. Then I'll watch the football, yeah, dump football, yeah. Hold on, she's coming back. So I thought next Thursday, what do you reckon? Yeah, dump first, love, yeah. Blokes don't listen. That's why we never remember anything. She does, though, she fucking remembers everything. You ever had that in the middle of an argument? Yeah. When? You ever had one of them? Your wife does it to you. Go on then, you tell me. When? Well, I don't fucking know offhand. You try that, doing that to a woman. Go on then, you tell me. When? They can name you times, dates, your DNA, what the fucking weather was like that day. Has your wife ever just walked up to you just randomly and gone like that? What did I ask you to do this morning? Well, if you don't know, love, we're fucked. Women give us no incentive to remember. They answer their own questions. You ever been sat in a room and your wife just walks in and she goes, what was the name of that woman we saw on holiday? What was her name? And you're sat there going, Maureen, thanks. Okay, good to be of assistance. Sometimes they don't even give us a clue. They just walk in a room and go, well, forget it. That's the best one. You ever been sat in a room and your wife just walks in, chatting, just fucking chatting? You've been sat in a room, they walk in, they go, was it in here? Was that in here? Was it here? Or was that upstairs? Was that upstairs? It's the kitchen. Fuck it, I'll have a look in the kitchen. I'm not meant to be involved in that fucking conversation, isn't it? I love those pointless arguments, you know, when your wife goes, everything I say you disagree with. You go, no, I don't. 24 years of marriage, I forgot my anniversary. Fuck, I didn't mean it. I didn't, you know, it slipped me mind. Never forget your wife's anniversary. I didn't realise how important it was to women. You know, you think you're having a nice day. You're on your way home, skipping. La, la, la. La, 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 la. You walk into your house, walk into your kitchen, there's your wife at the kitchen sink doing her shit impression of a stuck DVD. Welcome to What the Fuck Have I Done? And then you ask, what's the matter, love? Well, an apology might be nice. All right, I'm sorry, too late now. And then it comes, the envelope. She gives you an envelope. It's not a normal-looking envelope. It's got flowers all around it. Fuck, I remember. You see her mouth go into slow motion. You forgot another. You fuck now. You might as well just walk outside, dig a hole, stand in it, shoot yourself, gather the earth back over you. You could have got a cheap bunch of flowers from the garage on the way home, but now you're in one of those expensive florists going, give me fucking everything! They should have like a fucked up section in there, you know, when you're paying for them, the woman can hit you in the face with the flowers. You fucked up. Go and stand in the window. You know, you say to a woman, I forgot my anniversary, they go, oh. You say it to a bloke, they go, Even if you do remember and you want to surprise her, you fuck, because women hate not knowing what's going on. They do that big number on you, that big suspicious number. They confront you, they go, what's going on here? What's going on? You're whispering on the phone, you're creeping in and out of the house. What's fucking going on here? Well, I was going to surprise you. Oh, you ruined it now. You know why women never forget? I'll tell you why they never forget, because they got that fucking calendar hanging in the kitchen. They just keep pointing at it, going like, no, I told you, it's on the calendar. And if it's on her calendar, you're fucking doing it. For it is written. Who invented the calendar? The Romans. Do you think Julius Caesar had the same problem? Tomorrow I shall invade Britain. No, Jules, we're going over my mum's, look. And she has a go at me for forgetting my wife. Sometimes she forgets she's even married. I don't get home much, but when I am, I'll be standing in our kitchen. She'll walk in and she'll go, oh, you're frightened the fucking life out. Well, who was you expecting? Someone else? You must remember me. I was at our fucking wedding. I wouldn't mind, but a couple of days later, she does it again. She'll walk in and go, oh, you're frightened the bloody... Not this again. Look around them and all the photos. 24 years of marriage, what, you forgot you had a husband? You've been creeping around the house for years with the kids going, who's that bloke? What the fuck is that? You know, sees a picture of me on the wall. Fuck, that's him! Mind you, she even freaks out when I'm not in the room. If I'm not in the room, she'll walk in and go, where the fuck's he gone? I'll be at home, my mobile starts ringing. Where are you? I'm upstairs. What are you doing upstairs? My mobile was ringing. Blokes don't do any of that. You walk in the room, your wife's not there, you just ask the kids, where's your mum? My daughter always says the same thing. I don't know, Dad, I'm here with you. You ever done that? You've gone out of the house, your wife's gone out of the house, you walk into the house and you go, are you back yet? What if she's not? What the fuck are you hoping to hear? A voice from the high street. No, I'm still in Millet's. making us paranoid. Everyone's like, blokes, you know this. You know when you come out the station late at night, you ever done this? You've caught yourself walking behind a woman, you start to get suspicious of yourself. You're walking behind her going, she's gonna think I'm an attacker. You know, to look less suspicious, you cross the street. Look, I'm not an attacker. I'm not an attacker, I'm crossing the street. And you say to yourself, how does an attacker walk? I don't want to walk like an attacker. I'm not an attacker. Then you say to yourself, fuck, I'm on my own, I'm gonna get attacked. Ah! She's running, screaming, you're chasing her, trying to explain, no! It worked out, I got 2 months, it's all right. Amazing, because women in carrier bags, it amazes me no end. Because have you seen like a bloke with carrier bags? Useless. A guy with carrier bags goes, go. I can make it to the lamppost. I can make it to the lamppost. Yeah, go. Do you ever do that thing where you put the bags down, you switch around with the handles? They must be lighter. I fold the bags. You get 4 foot away from your front door and a handle goes. You go, I'm going down! What is it with carrier bags? Because women love them. You keep them. Every carrier bag that comes through that front door, I'll keep that. Every bloody drawer in the kitchen's fucking packed out with them. What is it? You got, I don't know, you open the drawer, they fucking lunge out. You're like, I say to my wife, what do you want all them for? She goes, you never know. Never know fucking what? I don't know, you just never know. They got bags in the drawer. Bags within fucking bags. You can't get lost now. They have this satellite navigational system in cars. Yeah. We just got rid of our wives giving us all the wrong directions and they've replaced it with another fucking woman. But it's different because it has that sexy voice on there. It kind of goes like that. Turn left. Fucking right, love. Straight up. Oh! Different. Because they know that's how you get a bloke to do anything. Ladies, you should try it with him at home. It fucking works. Just walk in the kitchen and go, the rubbish wants taking out. You know? The garage wants cleaning. I'll fucking do it now. You missed a bit. But that satellite navigational system, you make a wrong turn and it turns straight back into your wife. Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn now. I love that. You ever get lost with your wife? You're completely lost. And your wife always says the same thing. Oh, let's just go home. We're fucking lost. What did you throw bread out the fucking window? Tesco's Express, that's the good one, that's the fast one. They spent years researching fast, quick and easy meals for us to dash in, only to be served by Snail Boy. I like it when blokes go to the supermarket. They never get a trolley. They always get a basket. They always say the same thing. No, I'm not getting much. And then they just fill it with shit. They're mollified by food. You know, have you noticed the heavier the basket gets, the further up the arm it gets? You know, it's quite fucking heavy, that is. Then it goes to the crook of the arm. Fucking hell. Then they ever go getting on their freaking shoulder, you know? That's why you all see lines of blokes at the checkout with the basket on the floor and they're just kicking it all the way up the queue like that. It's like grocery dribbling, the highlights from today's shopping. Dan, 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 dan. You know, I love that queue in the supermarket. There's always the impatient person on the end of a long line. Have you seen them just twitching their leg like that? Come on. Come on. Why do these people get really impatient? Do they suddenly do a fucking Elvis tribute? Come on, man, I want to do my shopping. Running out of time. And you only do that when you're standing still. Have you noticed? You only twitch your leg when you're standing. You never do that when you're walking. Why? Why? You get impatient when you walk, don't you? You know, walking towards the station going, oh, my fucking train's on time. Fucking late yesterday. And it's always your bottom half, never your top half. Never see like a woman standing on a doorstep waiting for a plumber going, there's that fucking plumber. People have balls. Have you seen these? Like the two silver balls, they kind of go out, a bit worried, a bit stressed out. And you think, I'm thinking to myself, people buy these, and you know, blokes have been doing that for years, haven't they? Yeah, I'm a bit stressed out, yeah. Just a bit stressed, you know. Just a bit worried. Weird. She's always adjusting her bra, my missus, putting everything in place, you know. Fracking, I call it fracking. Blokes are the same, they're always shifting it, moving it. You all right, boys?
Yeah.
You ever done that? You'd be walking down the high street on a Saturday through Birmingham, suddenly get a pube caught in your pants. Fucking hell. You don't want to attract to the attention, so you start doing all that shit, you know? I think that's how ballet was invented. You know, years ago, some bloke was walking down the street doing all that shit, you know? Somebody went, well, what is that? I call it the Nutcracker Suite. I love that. When women are telling you a story, they like to play all the parts. They're brilliant at that. They go, so I said to him, don't you fuck it. And he goes, don't you fucking say that to me. And then he comes in and goes, Mummy, I don't want to do that. It's like listening to a shit novel. They should do a picture of the author at the end, and they all said goodbye, goodbye. At least when blokes are telling you something, you get a bit of adventure, a bit of fiction, because they have to look good in the fucking story. Blokes always talk bullshit to make themselves look good. You'll always have a bloke at a party surrounded by people going, so there's 12 of them, yeah? So I thought I'll go for the big fella, like you do. How comes you're always mid-story like that at a party and from nowhere you'll hear your wife go, no, he never. Why do women do that? They wait and they pick their moment. You're just about to look brilliant in your story. So I had a trial for England once. No, he fucking never. He's lying again. And they produce all the fucking evidence. A screen comes down, projector. There he is on the screen, look, talking shit, talking shit, talking shit. Do you think Moses was at a party once, you know, and he said, I've been up the mountain, the Lord gave me these commandments, and he said upon to me, and his wife went, no, he fucking never. You know how he gets. Burning bush. And I'm turning into me dad. I'm turning into me fucking dad. My daughter's starting to bring boyfriends into the house now, you know? That's the difference between you and your wife. Your wife's like, give him a chance. I'm like, yeah, I'll give him a fucking chance, yeah. I'll give him a fucking chance. As soon as your wife walks away, you're left with this lad. You know, you're going, I know where you're here, pal. I know where you're fucking here, pal. You're here for the very reason my daughter's here in the first place, so I fucking know! You're more depraved than he is. You know, everything he does, he's guilty. Hello, Mr. Evans. Hello, Mr. Evans. What kind of disgusting fucking language is that? Can I take my coat off, please? He's stripping off already! See, that's the difference between having a daughter and having a son. Because if you got a daughter, before he turned up, you were with your daughter going, now listen, mate, look, I don't want no funny business with this lad, all right? But when he left his house, his dad went to him, hey, son! Give her one for me. Yeah. Why does your dad say that? Give her one for me. Fuck get your own. That would freak a girl out as well. If you was with a girl and you went, oh yeah, that's for me, Dad. You know? And my brother said if I got the charm. I do. I love kids. I love kids. I really do. I don't get it when a woman gets pregnant, everyone wants to feel your bump. Well done, well done, well done. No one wants to feel your knob, though, do they? Well done, well done. Ah, it was easy, it was easy. When's it coming? When's it coming? Well, if you keep doing that any fucking moment now. Getting lost is the worst thing in the world, especially if you're with your wife. That's the nightmare. You know, if you get lost with your wife, you know it's going to turn into a nightmare, you know, because you know when you hand your wife the map, you think she's going to turn into the Lombard Rally, you know, put a helmet on, some goggles and go like, go, left, right, straight ahead. But they don't. You hand your wife the map in the car and she go out, where are we now? That's why I give you the fucking map. All right. You guys lost. Christopher fucking Columbus. They go, oh look, they got a Woolworths, you fucking... This is why they never have married flight teams on planes. It would never work. You'd be sat on a plane over the tunnel, it'd go, ding dong, does anyone here know the way to Malaga? Because he don't know where the fuck he is at the minute. Guess what? He won't radio and ask. Because men never ask. Oh, no, they get a feeling. I've got a feeling, love. I've got a feeling it's up here. Call it pigeon's instinct. Men never ask. You've seen sperm in the womb, haven't you? They're like, no, I won't ask. It's up here, definitely. It's like when you break down. All women know it's a technical thing. It's an engine. You need the right advice. But blokes go like that. Oh, no, love. Let me have a look. Pop the bonnet, love. Let me have a look. And that's what they do. Blokes, they lift the bonnet and they fucking look at the engine. They go like that. Yeah, it's fucked. But they can't have a look. What are they open to do? So they're open to see the solution when they just fucking stare at the engine? They go, ah, it was an octopus. Start her up, love. Who'd have thought? That's all part of being a man, getting involved, fixing stuff. That's us. We're men. It's like anything goes wrong at home, we love to get involved. Your wife will say to you, something's wrong with the microwave. You go, oh, fucking is it? Let me have a look. Tart, say no, fuck all. You know? Right, the troubleshooting section. Have you thought about looking in there? I don't think you fucking have you? Number one, is the appliance plugged in? What twat wouldn't plug the... Oh, fuck. They love getting involved. You've seen a bloke buying a car, they're great. They look the whole car over, and the deciding factor for him, you kick the wheel. I'll take it. What's that? That's a full fucking MOT, that is. Advertisers know how we tick. Men, you always see a car magazine. On the front of that is a car. On top of that is a woman in a swimsuit. And do you know what men think? They go, if I buy that car, I reckon I'll get myself the woman. What if you did get the woman? Now it's your wife. Would you let your wife do that? Get off the fucking car, love! What are you doing? and put some clothes on.